I want my clients to say no to me. Mad, right? I run a business, I need clients, I need them to say yes to programs and coaching in order that I can make money. But I genuinely want clients to say no to me. And I want them to say no for absolutely the right reasons. So today we are going to talk about the power of no in our second video. We're going to look at this particular trend. So I have noticed over the past year or two that, and it's increasing, that I have great conversations with amazing women doing incredible things in their own businesses and within corporate organizations. We have an agreement that we're a good fit together. And during the course of our conversation, we really kind of get down to the nub of what is going on for them. And it's often an issue around enoughness, which I'm going to talk about in video 3 on the power of no. And we agree that the program is a good fit, and it all feels like, yes, this is all kind of aligning up. I can help them with their particular problem. We say, let's talk again. I send the information and then nothing. I don't hear back by email, voice message, anything. They just disappear and they ghost. And time drifts and we get towards the start of the coaching date and they never reappear. Which is absolutely fine because I have other incredible women on the program. But my heart sinks. My heart sinks for them because they haven't made a conscious no. They haven't said no to me. They haven't said no to the program. The reality is they've said no to themselves. They haven't backed themselves. And it's just a real shame. I want all no's, whether these women become clients or not. I want all those no's to be incredibly conscious, an actual decision where someone says, no, I choose me. I choose the fact that I do not have the physical space to be able to do this at the moment. I don't have the head space to be able to do this at the moment. I genuinely don't have the financial resources to do this at the moment. Or this program or you, Emma, are not a good fit for me. That is absolutely fine. I will take any of those reasons as long as it's a conscious decision, a genuine conscious decision to say, no, this is not right for me. And the reason that I want that to happen is so that the woman, the individual, is choosing themselves. Because leadership is not about the yeses, right? It's easy to say, yes, you get the promotion. Yes, you get a pay rise. Yeah, sure, we're going to go ahead with your project. That's the easy stuff. That's the enjoyable. That's the pleasurable things about being a leader. The stretchier thing about being a leader is saying no. No, you don't get the promotion. No, you don't get the pay rise. No, your project is not good enough. No, that work is not good enough. We need you to do it again. No, this is not going ahead. That's the stretchy stuff. That's the difficult stuff. And that's where your boundaries need to be incredibly strong. Your sense of self needs to be really robust. And my feeling is that if you can't say no to me, it's going to be a lot harder to say no to somebody that you like and care about. Leadership is a lot about saying no to really, really nice people. So I want you to take a moment and I want you to think about all the times this year where you have ended up saying, yes, sure, I'll do that thing. And actually the reality of that was you meant, no, I don't want to do that thing, whatever it might be. Think about work scenarios, think about life scenarios. Where have you ended up saying yes when you really, really meant to say no? That is not the right thing for me. I don't want to do that thing. And I want you to think about the impact that that had on you, that it had on your time, that it had on your energy, that it had on your mindset, that it had on your sense of self and your sense of agency. So think about all those times when you said yes, you really meant to say no, you really meant to say no, and the impact that it had on you. Now, when you've done that, I also want you to think about the times, or maybe there wasn't a time, when you made a conscious no. When you thought, nope, this isn't right. No, I definitely don't want to do that. This isn't what I want to happen here. I don't have the time, the energy, the money, whatever it might have been. When you made that decision and you communicated the decision to the other person or people, what was the impact of that on you? How did you feel in terms of the space that you received by not doing that thing? How did you feel in your mindset? How did you feel in your sense of self, your sense of agency? What was it like in those moments of saying, no, I can't do this, I don't want to do this, whatever the no turned out to be? And also, I want you to have a little think back and say, was there a moment where I was tempted to, it's going to do, apologies, that will be the last one. Was there a moment where you were tempted to pull back on your no, where you would say, well, I could just do X or I could just do Y? So have a little think about that. When you said no, what was the impact? And was there a moment where you were tempted to recall your no? Essentially, every time we say yes to something, we're saying no to something else. And every time we say no to something, we're saying yes to something else. So the more conscious we can be about those no's and those yeses, the better we will feel about ourselves, the more agency we will feel that we have. And the right kind of spaces will open up in our life, in our business, in our work, to be able to do the things that we're really, really, really good at. So I really want you to take some time to think about this idea of conscious no's and conscious yeses. It can be too easy to slip into, yeah, sure, I'll do that, I've got the time, when actually what you really mean is no. And I want you to think about the times when you can use conscious no's and hold that moment for yourself and for the other person. Because sometimes you're going to be saying no to somebody who's requesting something from you. And that can be incredibly powerful and activating for you as the leader and also for them as the receiver of no. It is teaching you both boundaries. It is teaching you both resilience. And the stronger, the more able you are to say no to nice people with regularity, with empathy, with feeling, the stronger you will feel, the more agency you will feel, and the more like a leader you will feel. So I hope today's video has been really super useful for you. There are 2 more in this series, one before and one after. In the next one, we are going to be talking about what drives this stretchy feeling around saying no. Why is that so difficult? And what can we do to kind of really make that feel a lot easier? If you find these videos helpful, please hit subscribe and the bell button so that you get notified every time we release one of these videos, which is twice a week. Take care and say no.